Hey everyone, welcome to a stream. Sorry for itchy nose. Um, yeah, so happy we're here. This did this start? Yeah, it did start. Okay, yeah, so cool. All right, so hey everyone. So since we're waiting on people, and this is a live stream, and some of you actually watch those afterwards, which is pretty awesome. I have to say, it's pretty awesome that people actually go and watch those live streams afterwards. So I figured I'll just ramble for a little bit while we wait for people to come, and we'll just take questions and talk about cloud when you guys are here. So let me mute this one. Yeah. Okay. So this week, last week, this week. I don't remember. I think it was last week. No, I think it was this week. I'm okay. It was this week. Wow, I look super red. Do I look super red? Um, a bit better. Yeah. So this week, I recorded a video about how I learned Python in the middle of a job interview, which was a pretty interesting experience to have. But it got me thinking, like, okay, so a lot of people ask, what computer programming language do I need to know? What computer language should I learn and all that stuff? And when I recorded this video, when I did the takes and all that stuff, I realized that, well, programming is not that important after all. There's a lot of more things that are important um, to learning a computer programming language than the actual language itself. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting realization. Even though I knew it, I thought about it before and all that stuff. But yeah, so programming languages don't really matter overall. I think what's important when you talk about programming languages is really just the concepts. You got to learn the concepts around programming. You got to learn the concepts that about how computer works, how programming works, how computers do their thing. And if you don't do that, you're going to have a hard time learning programming languages. It's it's interesting how little programming language matters. I think it's important to know certain languages for certain activities, but overall, like, programming languages don't really matter that much. The Once you come up with an algorithm, once you come up with the underlying principles or logic behind your code, really moving it to a different language is not that hard. Do you want a croissant? You want a croissant? I don't know if you can have them, but there you go. Hey Boris, look at that. I also have the puppies today. No, you don't steal from your sister. Yep, two pooches. Yep, right there. Look at them. Yeah, I usually leave them out. We'll see if they actually if the puppies actually bark. I have food. I have croissants. Obviously. So we'll see if they start barking, they'll get croissants, and hopefully we won't reinforce bad behavior from on their part. Eh, does it look like I'm about to give you a croissant? This dog. She's like, hey, mom, can I have a croissant? All right, sit, sit. Okay, it's so funny. Your favorite, Lily, is your favorite this one? Costco. Yes. How, how do you know they're Costco? How do you know they're Costco croissants? They are. Last time I made them myself. Then today I decided that, like last night, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get Costco croissants. I can't. I'm not gonna bother making them this morning. I'm just gonna get them. Much better, much cheaper, much less effort. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, there's not. Yeah, the I don't know if you're talking about the Costco croissants or the puppies, but out of both of them, so yeah, it's pretty. They're all pretty good, except this one. This one can be a little annoying sometimes, right? Huh, Lily? All right. So, like I was saying about programming languages, um, yeah, it's important that you learn the fundamentals of programming, understand how you write code, understand how um, she is mischievous. She is very mischievous. And yeah, so if you don't understand how to write code, it's if you don't understand the logic behind programming, then it's going to be tough for you to learn a programming language. Um, we good here? Why do you think they're yours? Why do you think they would be yours? What do I code in for work? I do a lot of PowerShell. PowerShell is pretty awesome. Um, yeah, I usually it's my go-to language because it's not interpreted. It's native to a lot of Windows environments, so you can just like give the code to somebody and they'll just be able to run it. Um, and I'm trying to teach my coworkers PowerShell so I can stop doing PowerShell. It's a pretty neat language and I love it and it's pretty cool. But um, I'd like to move on to better, nicer programming languages in the future. I do a lot of other programming languages, mostly TypeScript nowadays, and on the side. But yeah, for work it's PowerShell, and so yeah, PowerShell. But mostly because it's easy to teach, it's easy to use. It's like very English based. So yeah. And am I more on the DevOps side? No, actually, I am not on the DevOps side. I'm gonna try to get the DevOps certification, but no, I'm more on the ops side of things, deploying resources, administering things. Um, but no, I'm more on the upside of things. I deploy resources and all that stuff, and yeah, the PowerShell I use really is for. Um, can you stop growling? No, I'm gonna eat it all in front of you. Sit. That's silly. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Sorry, I'm distracting by those puppies. Yeah. But working for um an apparel company, there's not a lot of DevOps. There are DevOps. There are people who do DevOps, but there's not a lot of DevOps for my team. It's really ops. Yeah, that's what I want to do in the cloud. You want to do DevOps in the cloud, or you want to do ops in the cloud? So you do it on premise. Yeah, I used to do ops on premise. Well, not really ops on premise, but on premise is annoying. It's like, oh, I want a computer. All right, let's do ops. Yeah, yeah. On premise is annoying. It's like you want a performing computer, and so you basically have to buy the hardware. I mean, you have virtual machines too, but you can't. You're limited on premise. That's why I like the cloud. It's not as limiting. Stop. Stop. Nice. Good luck. Um, I've never done AZ900. Um, wait, AZ900 is the Azure Fundamentals, right? AZ900. Yeah, fundamentals. Okay. Yeah, I taken the class for this, but I never actually went through with doing it. I don't know why. Because the job was like, no, just sit, just get familiar with Azure. But yeah, they're starting to our architect, our lead Azure person is now like, hey, you guys need certifications. Let's get that going. Let's get the um, Azure 104 and 900 going. So yeah, AZ 700, is that the networking one? AZ 700 networking. Wow. Good luck. Good luck to AZ 700. That's not. Yeah, that's not something I'm comfortable with. It's networking is a beast. I can't. I haven't. Oh yeah, CCNA. Okay, right. Networking scares me. Uh, I'm sure I could learn it, and I'm sure I could pass the exams, but still scares me a little bit. Um, you know, if there's a problem, it's always the network. So sit, sit, sit better. Oh, okay, both of you. Okay. She's gonna steal it from you. She's gonna steal it from you. Eat it. Go. Oh, you do everything for your company. Yeah. I don't know if I can easily get. I don't know if I can easily get those. I'm not. I'm not a good learner. Yesterday, I've been studying for AZ 400, the DevOps um, exam. I was watching videos on Udemy, and it's a good course. I like it. I like the way he does it. But just sitting down and watching a video, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. I actually fell asleep. I usually fall asleep when I watch those course videos. I'm like, thankfully I work from home, and if I fall asleep, nobody notices. But yeah, I watch those videos, and I just fall asleep. Yes, the same. Yeah, I legit took like a 20 to 30 minute nap yesterday. I was like, oh God, what did I miss? Oh, yeah, I learned by doing too. But it the way I say for myself, it's hard to learn when there's no goal. Like studying for an exam for me is not something my brain is wired to do. Um, I have to work on something. It has to make sense. It has to be real world. Um, yeah, it has to be real world, a real world application for me to be able to just go um, and do it. So we'll see. I'll power through it. I'll try to not sleep nearly as much. But yeah, um, Yeah, I already need context. Otherwise, I can't. I'm I'm bad like that. Certifications, I hate them. You can have it, but you gotta stop. Sit. Sit. No, you sit. You sit first. I'll eat it. Better. Okay. So funny. Neither is mine, but I have to make this transition to cloud. So a couple of certs in my on-prem experience, hoping to. Yeah. No, I agree. Um, certifications. I it's like a trophy. I feel like, um, but once you have the certification, like what if you're hunting, you put the head up on the wall, but you already ate the animal. It's just a proof that you actually killed the beast. So that's how I see them. It's like, well, you know, I know I ate it. I'm full now, but uh, yeah, I just I just wish the world wasn't so certification driven. They're it's not a bad thing, but it's just like that learning is just killing me. I like learning, but I like learning by doing. It's not. Yeah. Look, I have two other croissants. They're for me. They're for me. You have your own food over there. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hide it. This dog. Do I use Azure Blueprints? You know what? Since I have to Google it, I'm gonna say no. I'm assuming you're talking about Azure Blueprints. Huh? That's a thing. Not that I didn't trust that it wasn't a thing, but okay. I was gonna say this is ARM template, but no, it's not ARM templates. Huh? Um, no. Do I use them? No. I don't even know what they are. Um, Preserve artifacts. Huh? I'll look into that. Oh, let me. What? I'm gonna share my screen. Let's do this. Share screen. It's better with two monitors. Can I select which screen I share? Okay, I can share. Azure Blueprints. Yay, cool, it's here. Oh, it's currently in preview. Okay, so that makes sense. Additional term allowed, just as a blueprint allowed to blah blah, enables cloud architects and Central Information Technology Group to define repeatable set of Azure resources that implements and adheres to an organization's standard patterns and requirements. Azure Blueprints makes it possible for development team to rapidly build and stand up new environments with trust they're building with organization compliance with a set. Huh. Okay. Let's see samples. Index. I don't know what this is, but it's your security. Sure. I don't know. Okay. I'll look more into it. That sounds interesting. What is your stage of development? So that's the problem with Azure. There's just like there's always so many things. I think I don't know who can be an expert at Azure or AWS or any of those things. It's just like always changing, always new services. it's it's not easy. It's really not easy to keep up with all these new things that they come up with. Yeah, this. When did they do that? Is there like a date when they released it? Let's just click on that actually. 6th, so at least June. Okay. Yeah. This is why you have to do a day in the life of you. I would. It's not. It's not that interesting. Um, yeah. It's my day in the life of me is not that interesting. Um, I I do a lot of waiting on other people. A lot of what I do is like ask my coworkers, "Hey, can we do this?" And then takes time. Once I have a more excitement-filled day, which we're working on at work, um, I'll uh, I'll show you a day in my life. Most of my days includes those two over there. Yeah, you. Can they see you? Yeah, those two. Those are my coworkers. They they, they don't do much, honestly. Like they pee, poop, sleep, and harass me for the food I eat. So, but I'll do a day in the life one day. Yeah, I'll pick a good day. I'll pick a day that is extremely busy, and we'll see what a good day. It's my CIO and CEO. Yeah, those are my two bosses right here. they, they decide. I have the other one. Like I have the other two. One is in training right now, and the other one is just watching YouTube, but not me. Right? The kid doesn't watch me on YouTube. It's like it's Cloud. Come on, like you. Why don't you love Cloud? Huh? That's interesting. Oh, you can't see anything. Yeah, there we go. Here's my CEO and CIO. Um, yeah, let's look. Azure offerings. Azure product. Yeah, it's just I just don't. I mean, it's crazy. AI, machine learning, web, all these categories. Look at that. Everything. Billions. Billions and bill. Oh, wait, what is that? Pub sub. Web pub sub. What is that? Real time messaging for web. Oh, but I'm not even showing my screen. Right. Okay. Oh, I like it this way. Um, Real time messaging into your web application. Just so many services. Look at those. Look at all these services. Look at that. And so many like, oh, auto manage. What is that? Simplify organize IT management with automated operations. See, it's just like I feel like you could just come up with a service, tell Microsoft, hey, will you hire me to put this service together? And be like, yeah, we don't have enough services. It's like here's all the billion services that we have. And like, what is it? Azure, AWS, Equifax. that how you spell equivalent? There's a 50 chance that yeah. And the thing is, like, somebody's actually keeping up this page. September 6th, though, probably like 200 new services came out since then. But let's go. Come on. Why is everything so slow? Oh, because I'm streaming. I don't know. I just have like 2 billion. Look at that. Somebody's keeping up this whole list of like, here's what we do. And it's like, see, time stream, sorry, team stream. Azure Data Explorer, time series insight. I didn't even know they had time series insight. Look, Azure, just simplify things. Yeah, just so many things. Look at that. AWS service has like RDS, and then Azure service has like all these things. But then there's like the other way around, like Dynamo, Simple, Amazon Document DB, and then Amazon has one service. Ah, come on. Cool. All right, let's move to the $1 million question. Where is your accent from? Last time tells me Italy, but you sound a little bit more German. Forgive me if I'm being rude. You are being rude. No, I'm kidding. You're not being rude at all. But that's a good question. Yeah, my accent is French. That's why the croissants. That's why I bring the croissants in the cloud, because I'm French. Hey, you're not French. You're German. You're German. Okay. Sit. Sit. Okay, then. How about it? You sit. I'll eat it. Sit. Okay. She's funny. Yeah, so my son is French. I'm like, according to genetic testing, I'm like 50% Italian or something like that. But yeah, French accent. I've been told Norwegian because I'm blonde now, but croissant. I say croissants, but I said that I tried to say it croissants, but no, I say croissant. I've seen this. Yeah, my last name threw you off. Yes, yes. Oh, most of my family come from Italy, so that's why my last name. But they basically what happens was they were in Italy, at least on my um, father's side. They grew up in Italy, everything in Italy. But then after World War One, my great grandfather, I don't know how many great grandfather or whatever. Look, a generation or two back, or three, um, he was like, "No, I've had enough of World War One. I'm done with World War One." So he decided to move to south of France, and just like he was like, "No, I'm not doing this whole fascism, Mussolini thing." And so he moved to the south of France, and yeah, so that's how I got my French accent. Otherwise, I would have been Italian. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't have been born because my my other grandparents came from Algeria, but French Algeria, like the um, when it used to be a colony and when it used to be colonized by France. So yeah, yep. Yeah, they all come out with a service a day. It's just crazy. That's why they do those certifications like every 6 months, right? You have to renew your certification every 6 months. So the yeah, it's just you got to do it every 6 months. Otherwise, you're out of date. By the time you've taken the certification, you're probably uh, huge video and audio lag. That's frustrating. Okay, let's see. Why is there so much? Look at this. Look at this CPU. Look, there's audio lag. We gotta fix this. Is there settings gonna make it like less fair? Let's see if the video quality is now helping. Yes, unshare your screen. Great idea. How about now? How's the audio video? Is it now in sync? Yeah, it looks a little bit more in sync. Lily, is the audio in sync? Bam, fixed. Yes. Why? Why did that fix it? I mean, I know why it fixed it. Why was it a problem in the first place? I have like a 2019 MacBook Pro 2019. Should be able to handle this stuff. All right. Hey, Caroline, I passed the AZ900 water certification. Would you recommend to get next? Well, it depends on what you're planning on doing. All the fundamentals are pretty good to have, especially if you're not sure what you're doing. AZ104 is a pretty good one to have. Covers a lot of very basic cloud administration stuff, such as virtual machines, network, storage accounts, and all that stuff. Like the bulk of what you would be services you would be using in the cloud. So it's a very good certification to have. If you want to go the architect route, obviously you can take the architect's things. But yeah, AZ104, I think it's a good progression for a cloud career. 900 then 104. If you're more of a developer and you have more experience, do 204. It's not that different than 104, except there's just more code. So yeah, that's my recommendation. But again, without knowing what career path you're looking into, it's just tough to recommend a certification. Like it has certification you want to get has everything to do with the career path you're looking for. If you don't know what you want to do, get every single one of them, and you'll have the certification you want. But yeah, so you're welcome. Will you stop growling? You're not getting any. Go back to sleep. This dog is like watching my food like a hawk. She's like, oh my god, she's like, I know you will slip up. I know, and I will eat your food. Oh, this dog. She's so funny. No. Do you want to come? Give me a hug. Come here. Look at you. You're a bit closer now. Hi. It's just me now. All right. Let's go. Sorry about that. All right. Puppies are upset now. Hey. Shh. Puppies are upset now, so I'm just gonna end the stream. Yeah, that face. She's so cute. Look at that. Actually, see what's happening here. Um, all right, I'm gonna end the stream. We're within 35 minutes. Pretty good. Um, thanks everyone. Thank you, Boris, in particular, for coming. I know you missed last week. Now I'll try to stick to that 9:30 slot on Saturday mornings. And yeah, so thank you everyone. Thank you, Boris, and thank you, puppies, for not barking until the end. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.